Every so often, a new invention sets the world of education on fire. At one time, the abacus, the pencil, and the blackboard were all considered new tools that would revolutionize education, and they did. This trend has continued through the years. From textbooks, which made it easier to give over information and allowed individuals to teach themselves, to individual slates, which made it easier for each child to practice writing, to laptops and tablets, which are currently opening up new opportunities in modern education. There are many arguments on both sides for using technology as a learning tool, but in my opinion, it really boils down to how you are using it. A good teacher is a good teacher in any situation, and a good teacher using good tools is even better. One tool I've used successfully with students is Scratch, a drag-and-drop animation tool. Scratch commands consist of puzzle pieces that fit together to create an animation sequence. Because there's no programming involved, kids don't have to worry about syntax or typos. They just focus on the logic involved in getting the right sequence of commands into the right order. This encourages logical thinking and experimentation in order to problem solve, and after a couple of sessions using Scratch, many of the questions like, "I'm stuck, can you help me?" or "What do I do now?" turn into kids figuring things out for themselves without relying on me to spoon-feed them answers. There are many step-by-step tutorials available for Scratch, but if I only relied on those, then students would never learn to figure out the steps on their own. By identifying the goals that I have in using Scratch, problem solving and self-reliance, I'm able to use the tool in an appropriate way to meet that goal. Another tool students really enjoy working with is GameMaker Studio, a mostly drag-and-drop tool for creating digital games. GameMaker has a drag-and-drop interface that covers many basic actions you'll need to create a game, and also has a coding interface for more sophisticated commands. While kids really enjoy being able to create and play their own games, the real fun is to challenge their friends. What they quickly learn is that what is fun for them, creating games that no one can beat, is not as much fun for their friends to actually play. In addition to learning the logic necessary to create a game, students have to put themselves into the player's shoes to think about what someone else might find challenging or interesting. So the process of creating a game isn't just about the graphics and coding that make up a game, but also the specific game challenges and difficulty levels that other people find enjoyable. It can be a process of teaching students empathy, seeing things from someone else's perspective. While there are many other ways to teach this as well, creating digital games provides an engaging way to do this that has a built-in reflection component. After a playtest session with friends and classmates, it's natural to ask students why they think players did or did not enjoy playing their games, and this puts them in a frame of mind to think about the game in terms of how someone else might experience it. So what do I think? I do think technology can improve learning, but I do not think it happens automatically. Identify your teaching goals, research tools to decide whether or not they can help you with your goals, come up with a concrete plan for using the tool in a way that's consistent with your goals, and always be open to testing and fine-tuning how you're using the tool.